we never like to judge what people want to invest in. People on our platform, we think, are very thoughtful investors, very sharp. They make decisions about what they want to invest in, and crypto has certainly caught many's attention, and they've made a lot of money doing it. I have not bought crypto, and now I feel silly. So they've been the ones making all this money.
Welcome back to the channel. That was Charles Schwab, president, saying that he feels silly for not buying Bitcoin. Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros here. Make sure to like and subscribe. We have new MicroStrategy Bitcoin crypto content coming out every single day. Now think about that, guys. This is the president of Charles Schwab saying that he feels silly for not buying Bitcoin. But why is he saying that? He's saying that because Bitcoin just passed $100,000. And what's interesting with this is you have Bitcoin passing $100,000, and now the Wall Street guys are starting to understand what Bitcoin is. They're starting to learn more about BTC, and they're starting to understand why it's so important. So you're going to have a lot of people who are just now getting into Bitcoin at 100K, and you have the Bitcoin holders who aren't selling their Bitcoin. This is all bullish for BTC. Nobody's selling Bitcoin at $100,000. Saylor isn't selling, the Bitcoin Maximals aren't selling, the Bitcoin Bros aren't selling, and I know a lot of you guys are not selling. But in today's video, I'm getting into some MicroStrategy news, a little bit of some Bitcoin news. Stay tuned to the end, and I also want to clear up a lot of the FUD. People talk about the MicroStrategy debt implosion that's going to come. They're going to have some big margin calls. So I want to talk a little bit about that at the end, so stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and get into this news. So for 12/6, we can see here MicroStrategy traded at $10.35 billion. Another high trading day. Number 4, trading up there with some of the biggest companies in the world, trillion-dollar market cap companies, and you can see MicroStrategy isn't even a $100 billion company yet. So really good to see. And we can see here the price at closed at $3.95. A lot of people in the comment section in our Telegram, they're basically saying, what's wrong with MicroStrategy? What's wrong with this stock? Why isn't it going up? Why is it a dead rock? And I think it's just really funny people like to talk about MicroStrategy like that in the comment section. I'm just like, you guys are talking about the stock that's up 476% over the past year. Comparing that to Bitcoin, Bitcoin's up 126% year to date. So MicroStrategy has performed really well. If you got in at the top, you should be buying in. This is a long-term investment, you guys. You shouldn't be looking to make life-changing gains in a month. MicroStrategy, we believe, will be one of the top companies in the world one day. So you should continue to buy in at these cheap prices. That's obviously not financial advice. It's just where the Bitcoin Bros believe MicroStrategy is going. And if you want to speculate on why MicroStrategy's stock price is going down, maybe Saylor is in there tapping the ATM. Maybe he's selling shares to buy Bitcoin, to raise that BTC per share. Maybe that's happening. We don't know. And if that is, it's good for the stock because you get more BTC per share. And obviously it's not good for short-term price movements, but over the long term, it's going to be good. And then if you guys want to join our exclusive community, make sure to check out our Patreon. You can message us directly. Premium Alpha, check that out. Link will be in the comment section and description below. And also check out MooMoo. You can get 15 free stocks when signing up. Check that out. That will also be in the description below. And each one of those stocks could be worth up to $2,000. So check those out if you guys want to, and they help out the channel a lot. And then we can see here in terms of U.S. companies, they are now the 104th biggest United States company. They've fallen 7 spots over the past day, but just outside of the top 10, and I think they have a long way to go. I think they're going to continue to inch up this ranking here. And then to look at the NAV premium right now, we're sitting at around a 2.297x NAV premium. The Bitcoin per share is currently sitting at 0.0001716. If Saylor has been buying Bitcoin, he normally announces on Monday how much Bitcoin he's bought over the past week. We'll definitely see the BTC per share go up. The NAV premium will probably go down, but we'll see what happens there, and we'll keep you guys up to date. So now I want to get into the margin calls that everybody talks about for MicroStrategy without not even understanding what's going on. So this is a great post from Ben Workman. Shout out to him. He gives updates on when these convertible notes, which is the debt that they're offering, are convertible. And all that means is when they are raising this debt, you can see they have dates on when that debt will be converted. So they have 2027 notes around $1 billion there, 2028 notes around $1 billion there, 2030 notes around 800 there, and then 2031 notes around 600 million there, and then so on and so forth. So some of these can be converted, and that conversion, all that means is these holder early conversion eligible converts would be the holders actually taking that note and converting it into MicroStrategy. But then there's a second level to that, the MicroStrategy cash redemption eligible. So they can then take their profit in cash and immediately sell those shares. So they are able to convert their notes, but this is based on the share price really going up. And just to give you guys an example here of what MicroStrategy has right now, they have 403,000 Bitcoin on their balance sheet. With the Bitcoin price at around $100,000, the total Bitcoin value is around $40.3 billion. And the total debt right now is $7.6 billion. So just a hypothetical scenario here, if Bitcoin trades down 80% all the way down to $20,000, the total Bitcoin value would be $8 billion. So they would still have enough Bitcoin to cover all of the debt that they have in the convertible market. And that goes to show you that that's probably not going to happen, but it doesn't even matter if Bitcoin was to trade down 90% to $10,000, there's going to be no margin call, even if they're underwater on their Bitcoin value to debt, because these convertible notes don't expire until 2027, 2028, 2030, 2031, 2032, so on and so forth. And all these notes have specific expiration dates. So in order to see any margin calls, you would need to see MicroStrategy trade down on that specific expiration date to see any type of margin call. So it's just highly unlikely that Bitcoin's going to go down that much. And then you're also taking into account it's not going to be until 2027 or 2031. Do you think Bitcoin's going to be $20,000 in 2031 or 2032? So it just goes to show you that the margin call scenario that people talk about is just highly unlikely. Bitcoin trades down 90% today. None of this debt is getting called. There's no margin call. So I just want to clear that up. And then I wanted to end the video just looking at the Bitcoin ETF inflows. Strong day, $373 million. These ETFs have been eating up Bitcoin every single day. Millions and millions of dollars taking out of the supply. So it's still looking bullish for Bitcoin. We'll see what happens for the rest of December. It does seem like Bitcoin is still in bullish territory, a little volatile as of late, but we are still bullish on Bitcoin and MicroStrategy for December. Let us know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. My name is Aaron from the Bitcoin Bros. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.